Hi all and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be going over the Geonosians in Star Wars Legion. I apologize for not releasing a video last week. I ended up getting sick and I'm still kind of fighting it off a little bit, but I'm going to work on getting some videos out for you guys now. With the Geonosians fully revealed, let's break down the tactics and synergies they will add to Legion. The main draw of them is a brand new core unit for the Separatist meta that lets them combat the cover meta. First up in all the new releases, we have the Warriors. Sitting at 45 points base and 4 models, they fit in a nice in between the B1s and the B2s. They have a surge to defend and better shooting than the B1s, but at a limited range of 2. However, with Jump 3, the range is not nearly that much of a problem. The weapon profile does match the Black Suns, and combining it with Death from Above could really shake up the meta. And let's talk about Death from Above. It is the thing that makes these Geonosian warriors so good. They allow you to ignore cover as long as you are higher than the enemy, which is just absolutely fantastic. With the current cover meta, you are just doing so well. Now, they do tell if you're higher than the unit leader itself, if that makes sense. So if the unit leader is touching a piece of higher terrain than where the Geonosians are, the Geonosians do not have Death from Above. So expect board setup to mean a lot more now. Weighed down means you're going to be losing the jump keyword when you have claimed an objective token, which is perfectly fine. There are other units the Separatists can use to claim objective tokens better than these. Also, they are at 1 health and 1 courage, which is about what you'd expect from a 45-point core unit. They're not going to, win anything, but they're also decently resilient. White saves and surges are good. They're not amazing, but they're better than B1s at least. Now let's go into their 3 unique upgrades. One is a melee and suppressive force pike, adding a nice bite of melee to the unit as well with an extra red dice and black dice. The Geonosian warrior upgrade adds on another mini, and the most interesting to me is the sonic cannon. It adds in a scatter and impact 1 attack, which is absolutely fantastic. Scatter allows you to move around the enemy non-unit leader minis following unit cohesion rules, of course. Now what this means is that you could take a shot on someone behind cover, get them out of cover with the scatter shot, and then spend your next activation wiping that unit out completely with some other model that now has perfect line of sight. Or force the enemy to activate that unit if they haven't activated them yet, to move them back into cover and then shoot, thereby wasting some of their movement, if that makes sense. This is going to be one of the main draws of the Geonosians. They can ignore cover, and they can also mess with cover as well, so that way other units can, not take benefits from cover. That being said, it is also a 25-point upgrade, so it is not going to be taken every single time, and running naked Geonosians is honestly really good as well. Next, we have the leaders of the group, Sunfac and Poggle the Lesser. Starting with Sunfac, he has the same keywords as the Geonosians. However, he also has Cover 1 and Direct Geonosian Warriors. Sunfac is also 90 points, so bringing him is quite the investment. Both surges are very nice, but white means he dies fast, even at 5 health and 2 courage. He has additional keywords. Retinue Poggle the Lesser, he doesn't take up a spot in the operative thing if you take Poggle, and Direct Geonosian Warriors, which means you get a free order off to Geonosian Warriors. He also has Scale and Weighed Down, so he can't grab and run either. His Force Pike melee is 2 red, 1 black, and Pierce 1, which is surprisingly good. The gun is 1 of each dice type and suppressive, which is fine. It is range 3, however, so there's a bit more range than his warrior counterparts. He is definitely a bit more of a threat with both surges, but still at white dice for 90 points. I don't know how long he's actually going to live. Poggle the Lesser is an interesting piece to be sure. He is 85 points, a bit cheaper than the super tactical droids. He brings an entourage of B2s, which is an interesting choice, but means you can super stack on core units if you want to, so you can get a free unit of B2s in the army building step. He has only jump 2 and speed 1, so much less mobile than the rest of his Geonosian counterparts. Compel Separatist Alliance Trooper is really good and means that he's not just useful with Geonosians like Sunfac is. And considering he has Courage 3 as well, Compel is not going to actually harm you that much. The reason to bring him is definitely the command cards, however, so let's get on into him. Sunfac has a single command card, Brutal Enforcer. It is a 1 pip that lets 2 Geonosian troopers get a free jump 3 move and gives them Agile and Demoralize 1. This is honestly absolutely fantastic and amazing. It is super, super good, and it's a good start to any mission to get that free move in. Now, Poggle's cards are much more complicated. Poggle's 1-pip lets you issue 2 orders at range 1 and give non-panicked droids fire support, along with letting him make 2 attacks this activation. This is a lot for a 1-pip, and the theme of this keeps going. All of Poggle's cards do a lot, and I don't know how much I love that. Honestly, it's a lot to learn and a lot to take in, but let's go on. The 2-pip lets you replace Sunfact's direct keyword with a coordinate keyword for 1 round. This is a great way to bring in aim token generation, but does mean bringing Sunfact is a must for this 2-pip. If you do not have him, he is not worth taking. The 4-pip is treated as a 3-pip for building, and lets you return a defeated core mini back to the field with no wounds taken. This can only be done for droid trooper units, but up to 4, which can be amazing and is super reliable healing. It also clears suppression. The only drawback is you lose the order token if you decide to bring a mini back. That being said, I don't know how useful this will actually be, as if you're bringing Poggle, it is going to be super easy for the enemy to just focus fire down specific units and make it so bringing back 1 mini is not going to be that big of a deal. That being said, it also means the enemy is focus firing down your units, which means other units can do more. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, and very much a mind game of when do I play this, and might make Poggle a pretty big target early game as well. Now, on to some test lists. These are just some random things I tossed together. Ignore the kill points on that first one. I was just calculating out that briefly. Poggle the Lesser as the leader, Sunfact as the operative, 3 Geonosian warriors, 2 battle droids, 1 super battle droid, 1 Magna Guard, and 1 AAT battle tank. This is a list I will probably end up running myself, just a mass spam of core units, along with a little bit of harder hitting stuff with the IG-100 and the AAT battle tank. Nothing too special, very much leaning very heavily into Geonosians, with a nice little backbone, something that'll fit into my local meta pretty well, as not many people end up actually taking vehicles there other than me, which I kind of feel bad about sometimes, but I love me a good vehicle. 2 of the Geonosian warriors do have their sonic cannons, which will allow me to mess with enemy deployments and kind of make their things kind of shift around everywhere they can. And yes, I am going to be pre-ordering 3 boxes of Geonosian warriors, Poggle the Lesser, and Sunfact. I have to. It is going to make my separatist list so much better and so much more fun and unique. Now, the second list is more of a kind of double bounty-esque idea I kind of tossed together. You bring Poggle, you leave out Sunfact, and you bring Cad Bane and Azaj Ventress. You bring Cad Bane and Ventress. I always hate saying her name. 2 battle droids, 2 super battle droids, 1 IG-100 Magna Guard, and 1 BX series droid commandos. The goal of this is to kind of bring as many droid trooper units as possible, so you can spread out as much healing as possible, while still bringing in other command cards. Because remember, Poggle without Sunfact only has 2 command cards. Bringing in Cad Bane and Ventress gives you access to more command card variation. That is actually pretty good. I also gave Poggle Commanding Presence, so that way he can be within range 1 to 4 of those droids that are going to heal. That way, you're not worrying as much about positioning. In general, I think this might be more what we see at least some competitive players try. Obviously, they'll know the game better than me and build a better list, but bringing Poggle with a mass of core droid trooper units might be an interesting gamble to take, especially with the battle droids spread around and how easy it is to bring 6 battle droids to any army. Having that rebuilding pure battle droid army would be kind of hard to take out, considering they're already a core unit that has taken a ton to begin with. And some final thoughts to wrap up everything. Combating the cover meta will be fantastic with these lists. I absolutely love the Separatists now have an answer to the cover meta and can actually do something about it. Poggle's 4-pip will either be fantastic or terrible, no in between. They fit very well into the current Separatist armies and will probably see a lot of play. I would not be surprised if we saw a difference in how terrain on boards are constructed in tournaments just because of these Geonosians. Also, I would love it if they actually spur a remake of the cover system that's kind of crap for most armies right now. Anyway, I am absolutely going to enjoy the new way cover can be approached with these Geonosians. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will be trying my best to upload weekly, if not twice a week. Next week you will see 2 videos come out. Week after you'll see 2 videos come out. And hopefully the week after that you will as well. We are also at almost 1,000 subscribers. I did not expect to get here this fast, but thank you for everyone who subscribed, and look forward to a nice and long journey together. Have a wonderful week, all.